Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Freedom Friday. I'm Philosophical from the Let's Rock podcast. And, what's been on my mind this week is that I want to send a little message to our men, right? This is to all the men that are, I'll start here. You're looking to date, you're dating, you're in a relationship, you're getting ready to get married, or you're married already, right? This is a message to all the men right here. And I want you to understand this clearly is that biblically, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally, it is very, very, very important. And this is what women need and want. It is very important for a man to lead his household. Very important. It is a man's job to lead the direction of the household, the direction of his family, the direction of himself. It is a man's job to provide a vision and a direction of where not only himself, but where he wants to lead is the dating, relationship, marriage, and his family. Where he wants to go. It's up to the man. It's up to the man to be able to articulate that vision, not only to plan it for himself, but to his dating partner, his woman partner, and his spouse, his wife. And you got to communicate that. You got to communicate by being a leader. Lead. Right? It's up to the woman to be detail oriented, support, be there emotionally, mentally. Pick up a lot of the pieces that a man isn't necessarily strong in. Now, let's talk about this. A big question I was asked is that what happens if a man has goals, a woman has goals, and they're conflicting? There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with the woman having goals. And I'm not here to say a woman's not supposed to do anything, not supposed to have goals. Yes, a woman is supposed to have purpose. A woman is supposed to have goals, right? But there's a difference. You both got to come to the table to say and communicate to say, if a man has goals, right? This is where we're going. This is how we're getting here. This is how the plan is. And if the woman has those same goals, you guys have got to communicate that and strategize and have a plan. This is how I see things. This is how I see you see the difference of answers. This is how I see things. This is how I feel we can get there. This is how we can get there. This is the plan. This is the details. The details. But a man is supposed to lead his household. The issue is that dating is in chaos. Relationships are in chaos. Marriage divorces are up to almost 60% statistically because of chaos, toxicity. You want to know what toxicity is? It's chaos. Women are acting masculine is because they are confused by the chaos because men aren't leading. Biblically, spiritually, men are supposed to lead. Right? Determine the direction you guys are going. For example, right? You want to be financially stable. How are you planning on getting there? Because getting financially stable doesn't take an hour. You got to have a set plan of when you're making a certain amount of money, you got to be able to plan that out in steps to where you can 2x your money. But that takes work. That takes time. And some men out here don't have that, or quote unquote feel they don't have it, but they really do. Right? We just prioritize other things. the way a woman looks, the way a man looks, the way he presents himself, the things you need to do, the experiences, the trips, the you know, the now. Let's keep up with the Joneses, the now. And you're not thinking about tomorrow, your future. Why? Because it's not sexy? Why? Because it takes time. You think Bezos and Jay-Z, Rihanna's, and I'm going to name another group of people that a lot of our men and women are emulating today. The Sexy Reds, the Drakes, right? You see the difference? Why the rich stay richer and the trolls are trolling you guys as far as what you see out in the public, in the media. It took time, is my point. Right? And as a man, you have to be able to lead. And I'm not saying, right, everything you do, everything you lead, you're not going to fail. But as a leader, you got to be able to pivot, pick your head up and pivot. The problem is, you're leading with money, which leads with chaos. You're leading with baggage, which leads with chaos. You're leading with confusion, which leads to chaos. Biblically, spiritually, financially, mentally, emotionally, you are supposed to lead in those areas. A woman is supposed to be detail-oriented and help you build you up. The issue is you're dating women are dating men that bring chaos and toxicity and negativity and thinking, oh, well, I can fix that from dating to a relationship. No, you can't. Oh, I can fix that if I marry her or he marries me. No, you can't. It doesn't fix it. Matter of fact, it accelerates the chaos and you go nowhere. And a lot of you men and women are sitting there dealing with it and you're accepting it. Why? Men aren't leading. You're not leading at all. Right? So I go back to the question. What happens if you both have goals? You communicate those goals. You communicate the purpose. You communicate where each of you want to go. That's how you get on the same page. It's up to the man to lead. It's up to the woman to be detail-oriented. So, if a woman has a goal, a man's job is to help her execute action. If a man has a goal, it's a woman's job to be detail-oriented. It's like being an investigator, sifting through and investigating his purpose. Detective work. A woman is a detective. A man is out in the field with his badge and his gun arresting. Execution. That's the role of a man and a woman should be today. But a lot of you guys are accepting chaos. Free yourself. Men, you gotta lead in your household, the direction. A woman that wants control, that's fine and cool, but you gotta lead. Lead. A woman will not crave control if she sees and respects you if you are a leader. A woman will, a lot of times, men aren't leading, women aren't respecting. And men are accepting this. You have to lead. Leaders lead financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all those things. It's a man's job to lead. And if a woman has a goal, she wants to do something, she has a purpose, it's fine. It's a man's job to help her execute. It's a woman's job to bring the details to his vision. Free yourself from the chaos. Free yourself from the toxicity. Not saying that you're never going to disagree, because yes, you're going to disagree. But communicate. It's a man's job to communicate your vision and be a leader. If you fail, pivot. Free yourself. All right? I'm Philosophical from the Let's Rock podcast. You guys make sure like, share, and subscribe, comment. If you guys agree, hey, it's cool. Let me know down in the comments. All right? I'm out, y'all. Peace.